You are watching MTG Cribs on MTGO Academy featuring RYANCRABBS.
Hello and welcome. Today I'm pretty excited to bring a very awesome sweet standard deck to you guys. I am playing an Assault Formation deck, and if you're not sure what that does, it's a pretty sweet enchantment for 2 mana. If you're familiar with Doran, it gives that ability to your creatures where they deal damage equal to their toughness rather than their power. It's also obviously awesome with high toughness creatures. But then you can make your defenders attack, and then it can pump your team +0/+1. But because your toughness deals damage, it's effectively giving your team +1/+1. So we're playing a wall deck. We have lots of walls, also other big toughness creatures that have no power, like a Nyx Fleece Ram, Wall of Essence, Sylvan Keratin, which is particularly sweet because it's hexproof, so they can't kill it and then you can start attacking with a 3/3 fire breathing hexproof creature, which is awesome. Then also a couple wall mulches. I found this to be like the least exciting one. You can cycle your walls, which we have actually just 6 actual walls in the deck, 2 of these and 4 wall of essences. And then we have Corsair Crewfix, which is just a good card. It comes with 4/4 with Assault Formation, Siege Rhino, which is obviously great, 1 Sidisi. So you can get your Assault Formation if needed, or like in spot removal like Hero's Downfall or Abzan Charm, or anything you need. Also a couple Thoughtseizes, because this deck, though being pretty sweet, it's really weak to control decks, and those are really popular right now. If you follow the Pro Tour Blue-Black and Blue-Black-White, you're just doing really well, and it's really powerful. So this deck's a little weak to that, but that's okay. We're just here to have fun, and we're here to crush people with walls. And the mana base is pretty standard. We got Sandstep Citadels, Plains, Forest, Windstep Tees, and Urborg, Temples, Landlord Waste, and Caves of Koilos. So everything you expect in a black-white-green deck. In the sideboard, we have a lot of hate for control. We have another Thoughtseize, make it 4, then 3 Duresses, a Nissa, and 2 Mastery of the Unseen. We have 2 Race for Ram enchantments, a couple ultimate prices. It's okay against Heroic. Also, the Thoughtseize and Duresses are really good against Heroic. You just rip their hand apart and they can't do anything. They have to go wide usually because we have a bunch of walls. So they make their creature like a 6 power or 5 power to get through it, then we can try to kill it after we Thoughtseize and Duress them. Then we have 4 Drown Sorrow, just because Red Deck Winds is so prevalent online, and we wanted to have something to replace the Thoughtseizes, like an Abzan Charm in that matchup. Also, it's really good against tokens, which we're a little bit weak against because they go so wide, and we don't have enough creatures to like effectively block everything once they have Jeskai Ascendancy in play. So this is the list. It's pretty sweet. It's really fun. We'll see how well it does in these 2-mans. Alright, welcome to our first match. We won the dice roll, so we're on the play. We're going to play first. And this hand has walls, so we're going to keep it. Obviously, not much action, but if they're a ground creature deck, we should be able to gun with the ground and survive for a while. And so Magic Online is kind of infested with red decks. It's a high percentage of the metagame, so this deck actually has a good shot against those decks. So we'll see how well we do. Especially like in the 2-mans and 8-mans. Nope, Flooded Strand. So that can mean a lot of things. So usually I like to use fetch lands first, try to thin out the deck just a little bit, but because we have coursers, they're more valuable late game to like kind of see what the top of our deck is and then shuffle away bad cards. So we're not going to use that yet until we have to. So we're just going to play Keratin first, maybe we can draw like a Siege Rhino or something cool. Alright, so Battlefield Forge makes me think it's like either tempo or tokens. Ooh, and a Thoughtseize. We're just gonna see what's going on. I'll write down. Make sure always write down what you see. I know that's pretty obvious, but I didn't do that for a long time. But it always, even like on Magic Online, sometimes I'll just be lazy and not do it. But it's just always very important to know what your opponent has and to remember. So I assume we're gonna get Raise the Alarmed right now. Magma Jet. Okay, so oh, wow, I haven't seen Magma Jet in a while. Most decks, myself included, we switched over to like Wild Slash just because it's more efficient. I mean, the Scry 2 is obviously good, but for that slot, you really just want to have like a cheap burn spell. And Wild Slash definitely gets the job done. Okay, so he put bottom top. Oh crap. So there's 2 cards that are really good against us. There's Rabblemaster and Mentor. So we're taking one of those. So I'm going to write down everything else real quick. So Mountain, Stance. Obviously Dig's good. we're not gonna take it. Stroke is fine against us. We have like, I guess we only have 5 targets in the whole deck, so that's gonna get us. And I think we have to take the Rowell Master here, because it's gonna get out of hand too fast. Or sorry, so I'm gonna write down Mentor. And then he only has a couple spells, so well, I guess Stance is pretty good too because it kills our Wall of Mulch. So I'm not gonna play that unless we have 1 mana open. I mean, we could play it now. Also, I'll just take this Rowell Master. And if he wants to Stance it, that's fine. That means he's not playing Mentor, so I'm just gonna do that. Then play a Citadel. Say go. And then from now on, we're gonna have like a green open, more than likely, to sacrifice it when he goes to kill it. So there's that. There's that. Alright, so that was a pretty good draw. I'm actually... So he's going to stance this. I'm going to play it. It's going to resolve. He's going to stance it. So I have to play it right now. So I have 2 options. Oops, I got to pay some black mana for sacrificing it. It's for what I'm exploiting. So it can either just be Sidisi, because he's going to kill it, but that makes like him have to kill it. Or I can sacrifice this Wall of Mulch, then have Sidisi make him have to kill it. And then he has this Valor stance for this Wall of Mulch. I think I'm going to make him like try to make him use that. So I'm just going to sacrifice Sidisi. Because then if he doesn't kill us immediately, I can untap and I get to draw a card when he goes to kill it. And he doesn't know what I'm getting. So I'm actually just going to get a Salt Formation. Oh, it's a May, even after you sacrifice. Interesting. There we go. Pass the turn back. So, yeah, these characters are going to be really good here. Let's see what we can do. So do we want to take 2? Like, his stance can only kill this wall, so if he wants to, like, burn it, yeah, okay, I don't think he does. So we're going to play Assault Formation. So I think I'm just playing a Temple of Malady and Sylvan Caryatid this turn, and then saying go. And then next turn we'll start attacking. If they're next Lease Rams in play, like we can just start attacking immediately because for whatever reason they don't have Defender. But I can't really afford to use the mana. Alright, so he does have Stroke, Sinful Stroke in his hand, but the Siege Rhino is so good that I'm pretty sure we can find an opportunity to get it in there. We're just gonna be patient, and he's missed some land drops, so he has no more lands. So I might go to stance my Wall of Mulch in a turn, and that's fine. I'm just gonna sacrifice it, draw a card. All right, so he's let us receive priority, so we'll pass the turn back. So probably stancing here is fine. Like for him, it's definitely the right play. He gets cards in his graveyard for dig. He gets a token. Let's see, we're just gonna sacrifice this. It leaves us with only 1 blocker, but we should be fine. He really has to have 2 spells he can play to get through the Sylvan Caryatid. So he has 1, so he definitely has 1 spell. Yeah, we're gonna block. We'll trade. Unless it's Valor stance, then we don't trade. Then we get to resolve Siege Rhino, and they put on the Mansion Answers for it. I think we make him do that so he taps down. So if he just has like a burn spell, they just trade. His Valor stance obviously lives, and if he has like a Wild Slash and something else, he obviously eats my guy. Okay, Valor Stance. But that means our Siege Rider is going to stay in play, and he's less likely to be able to kill it. So white, black, green, colorless. Played Rhino. I'm actually going to use our Winslow Teeth here. Just because I want to keep Sylvan Carries it back. Open the block. I think we might need more green mana. We have... Oh, misclicked. Meant to get a forest there. So he's stuck on mana. He has a dig and a stroke. And we successfully played around that stroke. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. So next turn, I think I'm just going to send in everything. He is down to 12. His white source has been pretty painful. And then, like, I love playing Siege Rhinos because, like, out of nowhere, you realize once you stabilize, wow, they're like at 10. And you can start killing them just because you've been draining them. Yeah, we're just going to... This will block 1. If he wants to throw a burn spell at it, that's fine. Lightning Strike, okay. But we're going to start attacking, and we kill his token and gain 2 life. Ooh, that was a good draw. Let's see, we can pump our team once. Puts that at 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we're going to do that. So he's at 2. Play another Caryatid. And say go. So I assume this is a Ascendancy. It's hard to, like, it should be Ascendancy, right? So the Siege Rhino makes it so it's going to be hard for him to survive. So you can say go, play dig, make a 3rd token, pumps his team, so it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 toughness. And he needs to put 4 of it here. And more than that. So we can make 6, so let's put 5 of it here. Oh yeah. Okay, so he was pretty dead. That's awesome. Woo! That game went swimmingly, to say the least. So sideboard. I think we want Drowns. Cut the Charms. They don't do too much, and like we probably don't want to draw that. We could cut like a CDC. Or Wall's some good here. Maybe we want to cut Thoughtseizes. Just like play to the play removal. Play Ultimate Price. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. And for game 2, we're on the draw. Our opponent keeps. I think we can keep. Definitely draw some lands, but we should be in okay shape then. Mystic Monastery from our opponent. Ooh, Nyxlis Ram is pretty good in this matchup. We're at the bottom of this because we're looking for hopefully an untapped land we can play next turn. We can play one of our walls. Land from our opponent, no play. Fetching now, okay. So I assume his Valorous Stance, right, or Magma Jet. Alright, so we don't know we need Scry yet because we drew this one, but then again, we might still want another land. I think we do, so we're going to play the Scry land first. And yeah, we'll keep this on top. So we might wait for him to play something before we play anything, or until we have 2 plays in a turn. Because he's obviously holding up stuff. There's no rush. I guess we can play Assault Formation here. If he has Negate, he has Negate, but like that's not too good against us. We could have a Race. Which is actually pretty good against us. I was playing earlier and I got blown out by Back to Nature. Because look, like, killed our Assault Formation mid-combat, so all our walls just sucked again. And then, obviously I have a lot of other stuff. Ooh, my little buddy, Soulfire Grandmaster. Ooh, that was a good wall to draw. Yeah, we're just going to play that one. I'll pass the turn back. Obviously, his flyers are pretty good against us. I assume he has Mandus Rider. I'm putting this on Jeskai tempo now. CC seems fine. Maybe I still don't like the hand disruption, but I don't know what I'd take out. Siege Rhino. I think we're just going to play Wall Mulch. Oh, let's play Corsair first and see what's going on. Then we'll start attacking for 4 if this survives. Okay, another Rhino. So I think we're just going to start jamming Rhinos. So I'm going to pass to my second main phase. You might think I'm going to my end step, and sometimes people like hastily do things before your end step because they think you're done with your turn. And now we're just going to play Wall of Mulch or Nyx Fleece Ram. I think Ram. That way, if this survives, because I assume if he has like one Valor stance, he's going to kill the Courser. I guess he can just buy it back. That's really good. We need to kill the Soulfire Grandmaster. Oh no, he had just said Stoke. Okay. So assume if you have like one answer, you just kill that. And if he has 2, obviously he's going to kill them both. Or always yield to this. And we'll just attack for 5. I'm going to play Wall Mulch here, and I think next turn I'm just going to like animate my walls and attack. Make him do something. So we can try to get these Rhinos down around Disdainful Stroke. Obviously it's going to be hard, because he has a lot of mana now. But he needs to start doing something because we're going to kill him. Is this dig? Oh, he's buying something back. Okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, Soulfire Grandmaster is really good if he goes unchecked, obviously. What is he targeting? Okay. So we need to kill this Soulfire Grandmaster. What's nice is if he like goes to buyback targeting our Wall Mulch, we'll just sack in response, and then his Valor Stance won't go back, because it has to resolve, and it won't resolve if the target's not there. Oh, that's a good draw. So we'll animate our wall. Okay, green. We don't have enough to like animate this. Attack with both, play Curiated, and keep open sacrifice. So I'm just going to attack with the Wall of Mulch. Play our Curiated. And say go. Hopefully we can catch him by sacking our Wall of Mulch. Looks like he's going for the same play again. I think that works the way I think it does. Yeah, so we'll sacrifice to this. Drew another wall. Alright, so yeah, perfect. Woo! Get rid of the Valor Stance. So we're going to crash into both Curiouses next turn. Our opponent might have to do something now, depending on what his hand is. Yeah, Assault Formation, so sweet. Pick them up now, they're going to skyrocket. This card's the real deal. Wouldn't mind drawing some land here. So we can do multiple things in turn, like pump our team. Okay, so we'll just turn both our guys on. It's getting pretty low. Like, if this attack just goes through, which is hard for me to imagine. Like, the only way is if he blocks. He's going to go to 7. these are very hard to deal with, just hexproof in general. Especially the fact that he probably doesn't have Anger of the Gods because it doesn't seem good against us. But that's like one of the only ways, like a Jeskai deck. Also end hostilities, obviously, but nothing to do about that. So in the turn, or second main phase, I'm gonna play one of my walls. So, alright, he's digging. If he's 2 mana short of buying it back, that'd been pretty sweet. Obviously, recasting dig is a little bit harder after the first one, but it's still sweet. Let's see what our opponent decides on. Okay, he's blocking. Maybe he has end hostilities here. I'm okay with like jamming like a ram and making him use it. Then we can resolve Siege Rhino. That's all we really want to do in Magic, right? Is just resolve Siege Rhinos. So go. Actually, is enough to stroke it. And hostilities, okay. Let's see. The second assault formation is obviously worse than the first. Yeah, I'm just gonna start playing Rhinos, and hopefully just runs out counter spells. Like I said, I really wish we could draw some lands so we can do like 2 things in a turn. Elspeth, okay. Oh yeah, we're just gonna kill that now. Only having 1 land's pretty awkward. Oh, like only have 1 open mana. So I think we definitely want Thoughtseizes. He's trying to play way controlling. I'm just gonna Drown in Sorrow. Try to hit a land. Negate? Okay, that's fine by me. He has 3 cards in hand. Obviously could have like a dig. He didn't have it there, so probably doesn't have it. Mantis Rider, okay. So the pressure's back on us to try to kill our opponent now. So we'll just play another Siege Rhino. So his hand is just full of counter spells, okay. So yeah, I definitely bring in the hand disruption. Take out some of the, like, probably Wall of Essences and Wall of Mulches. And we're probably just dead here. Here's a Stoke. He attacks us for 5, and any burn spell will kill us. Yep, Stoke. Okay, let's go sideboarding. I wonder if how many like of his little poopy creatures he took out. He still had Soulfire Grandmaster, which is obviously fine. So yeah, I think I just want to bring in everything. All the hand disruption, that is. Maybe CDC is just a little too slow. It was stuck in our hand. Obviously, we just didn't draw that many lands, so we're gonna cut. Maybe I just want to cut Drown in Sorrows. Didn't seem that good. And obviously, now that our opponent's seen it, he knows that we have it. And we'll bring in Masteries and try to grind out our opponent. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, whatever. We get to play first. We get to mulligan. We get to mulligan again. We get to keep. So it's yeah, that was pretty terrible. Unfortunate. I mean, we were playing 24 lands. We can keep most 2-land hands, and we just didn't see those in the first couple mulligans. Okay, Temple. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna keep Rhinos. Say go. See if he plays a Mantis Rider here. I think he's thinking whether or not to play Mantis Rider. Oh, Mentor. Okay. Alright, there's one reason to have Drowned Sorrows in the deck still. Oh well. So no, he has no Avalanche stance, because he definitely would have stanced this and attacked. Okay, let's get in there. Alright, so we're not going to play the other Rhino, because he probably has a counterspell. He missed his 4th land drop, so he's on all spells, and let's play this Caryatid. I think if he attacks, I'm going to block. Well, it depends whether or not he has a land. Because I kind of want to force him. Oh, that is bizarre. I feel like that's definitely wrong. Maybe just hold him counterspell. It still feels wrong. Okay, so now he has 4 mana, so I can't just like run the block, make him do something. I'm just gonna block the monk token. Alright, so we'll say go. Hill's Downfall's a good draw here. I only have 1 target for this one, so Teeth left my deck, so I guess I should use it. Mantis Rider. I think I have to downfall that, actually. That's gonna kill me faster than this is Mentor. So before blocks, or actually I have to do it after blocks. I'm gonna block the token again. It's gonna be hard to win this game. We're gonna fetch. If we draw like a Thoughtseize effect, that'd be pretty good here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, sweet. So Dress, even better because we don't have to lose life. Maybe he'll even negate it. Mastery doesn't seem to be good at this point. Just try to pump out a team. Gain some life along the way. So he's letting it resolve. Okay, so we got Sarkhan. Stoke. Dig. Negate. And we're taking Disdainful Stroke. And playing our Siege Rhino. It's actually, I think, like, we're obviously not in great shape. But it could be worse. He's at 10. We just try to kill him. So let's see if he just jams Sark in here. Oh, jeez. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's whatever. So kind of just hoping for another Siege Rhino, I guess. Number 3. He has Negate in his hand. Okay, that's so I'm just gonna concede. He has Sark and Dig, and yeah. So it's pretty unfortunate. I feel like we can keep any 2-lander. But yeah. Alright, so we lost our first match. Hopefully we can do better in our next one. Alright, it's time for our second match, and we're on the draw. This hand's fine. We got lands, all of our colors, 2 walls, and an Absent Charm. Hopefully we'll be able to cycle it and not have to kill a creature. Alright, yeah. Perfect hand. Let's see what our opponent does. Our opponent kept it there 7. Let them go. We're gonna fetch out a Plains. Ooh, Springleaf Drum. Ornithopter. So I'm thinking this Abzan Charm is going to be used to kill a 5/5 creature with Insult Artifact. We're going to have to get Plains anyways with this Windswept Heath, so I might as well just use it now. Hopefully we're not dead too quickly. So this looks like the blue-red Soul Artifact deck. The deck's pretty sweet. I probably should try that out. I haven't even really played against her with it, but I've seen it put up some results. It's definitely been talked about a little bit. Let's see if we're taking 5 this turn. So take 5, play Caryatid, take 5, go to 10, we'll go to 9, then be able to Abzan Charm it. You gotta watch out, because they do have, what's it called? Shrapnel Blast in this deck, probably? Alright, so we didn't have the second land, which I thought might happen. It's a very land-light deck. So we're not taking 5 this turn, which is very nice. So good plains, player forest, play Caryatid, say go. Opponent's going a little slow, that's okay. Alright, he's passing the turn back to us. Drew Land on our waste, that's okay, it's another green source. Next turn, I'm going to play Urborg, I think. I mean, it could potentially turn on his black mana, but I don't think he's black. I'm pretty sure he's either just mono blue or blue red. Alright, so I'm thinking he's mono blue. That's a sign of devotion if you're playing 1/1 flyers for 1 blue. Hypnotic Siren's pretty sweet in that deck. I guess we'll Thoughtseize to see what's going on. And then we can Abzan Charm this. And then we can't block, so that's why I'm just going to do this all now. So he has Shore Crasher, which... So double military intelligence, so we're not taking either of those. So 2 of those. Then it's either Thassa or Shore Crasher. It's really tough. Both, I think Thassa is actually better. I mean, it's a legendary, so you can draw another one. If we keep it in his hand, it turns it off. Shore Crasher is obviously very good. He's a 1 land away from playing either of them. Either way, it's going to be hard to block. I think we'll take Shore Crasher, actually, because it strands other Thassas, and then even if he plays both of these, he'll still only have 4 devotion. So we'll take the Shore Crasher. And we'll exile. And also we have Abzan Charm, so there might like more of those. We're going to exile this little guy. Say go. So we're going to take 1, going to 11. And if our opponent doesn't have anything else, like we might play Thassa here if he draws a land. Otherwise, he's not going to play anything, just attack us for 1. Because he can't play military intelligence without tapping his creature. Okay, he drew Omen Speaker. Okay, that's a reasonable play. Let's see what he does with his Scries. Top. Okay, so I assume just lands. Ooh, okay, of course, so we're going to play that first. Thoughtseize, okay, so we're not going to use our fetch land, we're just going to play... Well, actually, I want that into play, so we can use that as necessary. So I assume he's trying to draw a land next turn, so I could bottom this if I want to. I think it's... But that because he only gets a military intelligence. I think I'm going to shuffle it away. Because he's... Well, if he plays Thassa, I will. If he doesn't play Thassa, I'll keep it. Yeah, so he kept an island on top. He has 2 military intelligences in his hand, so I can't really afford to keep the Thoughtseize and take 1. Oh, he's just playing that? Oh yeah, I'm definitely keeping the Thoughtseize then. He's going to draw a bunch of cards, but yeah. We really need assault formation, actually, because he's going to beat us up with these 1/3s and 1/flyers. Always heal. But yeah, taking Thassa seems good, because I assume he's going to land on top. Or a cheap spell, actually. Play our landlord away from our top of our deck. I think we're definitely going to shuffle that away. We can find either removal or something better. Just Thoughtseize away that Thassa. See what else he has. Cloud form. Yep, still gonna take Thassa. So this deck's a little weak to flyers, but hopefully we can kill our opponent fast enough. If we just try assault formation, it's gonna be insane. So we'll attack for 2. Wait, he drew the card he put on top, so it must have been the cloud form? So yeah, okay, so we don't know what... He doesn't know and we don't know what he's drawing. So Erase is pretty good in this matchup, a lot of good targets. Alright, so he's opting just to draw more cards, and that's more than reasonable. We're going to gain a life and take 1, so stay at 12. He's going to draw 2 cards. Okay, this card's pretty sweet going uncontested. So let's block here. Shuffle away this next Fleece Ram. It's your land. Another Ornithopter, okay. Another Siren. So let's shuffle. Guess we'll get our other white source because we have like a couple of sources. Alright, there we go. Perfect Siege Rhino. Gain a life. Kind of wants to DC here. They can tutor up Assault Formation. Or just Assault Formation, obviously. I think Abzan Charm, we just use to draw cards. We're going to start getting a good clock on him. We are gaining a fair amount of life. He is drawing like a bunch of cards. But they're all little stuff. I mean, he obviously has probably Master Waves. So let's go ahead and F6 and pass back. He's down to 13. We have 6 power of attackers in play. So he still has just a Cloud Form in his hand. He's going to send in just his flyers. He's going to draw 2 cards. So yeah, Fetchlands are so good with Courser. You just get being able to like get extra looks at the top of your deck is just so powerful. Take 2. Unless he draws like a Thassa or Master Waves or Insular Artifacts, it's going to be hard for him to race us, like kill us quick enough before we find something, because we're going to be gaining like 2 to 3 life a turn from now on. Another Ornithopter. Cloud Form. So we can block the Omen Speaker on the Courser now, so like we can't even attack with that anymore, it's unfortunate. Alright, Abzan Charm is good. We'll send in Rhino. So he's at 9. If we can draw a Assault Formation here, it's going to be amazing. Obviously, we just want to avoid Master Waves from our opponent, because that'll put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tokens into play. So we obviously can't win through that. I mean, we still have enough blockers, I think, to stay alive, but we'll see. So our opponent, no first main phase plays, just attacking. Yep, and we have to take it. Let's see if he has anything worth turning face up, and he does not. There's no land. These are obviously not in his hand anymore. Sure, RYANCRABBS. Okay, that's a card I don't really care about. So he has 2 open mana. He can obviously blink in, and he can pump it twice. Which is unfortunate. That means that Siege Rhino can't get through it. Always yields. Yeah, so we're just gonna actually just draw cards. We need to get to something. Okay, woo! There it is. So hopefully we're not dead this turn. We have plenty of ground blockers. He only has 4 power in the air, and we'll just play this guy. Which has 1 card up, then we can start attacking. So that means he has to block at least 1 ram. He has to block the Siege Rhino. So there you go. Hopefully we can survive this turn. If we do, we're in great shape to win this game next turn. So our opponent is just sending in the flyers again, which is good news for us. Means we're not dead. Obviously, if he has Master Wave, it's going to be a little hard for us to win, but... Alright, Darksteel Citadel. For the Soul Artifact, obviously. 6. Oh, Hypnotic. He's bestowing. Okay, that's fine, I think. I think he's... So he has 4 blockers to our 6 attackers. Yeah, this should be okay for us. Let's gain our life. So it takes 3 to animate our creatures. That means we don't have enough to pump our team. But he has to chump block. I guess it's not chump block on the Rhino. So we have to leave. Let's see what we can send in. So if we just send in the creatures that can attack, we can pump twice. If we send in the Wall of Essences, though, we gain life. So if we send in just the creatures that can attack, he has 4 blockers. He has to block 3 of them. We can only let 1 through. And we can kill Siege Rhino. So he's 4. Wait, he has 4 blockers. I keep missing this Omen Speaker over here. So yeah, we're just going to attack with the these, actually. So I don't want to trade the Courser for the Siege Rhino. So I assume this is just going to be like at least 1 chump block. I mean, he can block the Shoreline and blink it. That's probably... and it's very mana intensive if he does that. So he's double blocking there. Alright, we're just going to pump twice. We can't kill this Shoreline Crasher, so we block the Omen Speaker first. We eat our Siege Rhino. He still can't attack on the ground because of the Wall of Essences. Yeah, so he's exiling that. We kill our Siege Rhino and the Omen Speaker. Say go. So next turn we'll have more mana to try to get more attacks in. Still doesn't draw Master Waves, which is pretty insane. He's almost through half his deck. No, 3rd Military Intelligence, okay. So yeah, this card's sweet, but like it's very mana intensive. So if he wants to turn face up, it's going to require all his mana. So if he doesn't draw Master Waves here, which he has 3 more looks, so maybe, yeah, I can't imagine him missing again. we're very lucky if he does. Obviously, no blocks. Another land. Okay, that's one miss. A drum. That's one miss. Another drum. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna... Alright, we're sending the team. It's a deal. Caves on the top. Play that. So we'll send that. Do you want to send Courser? Well, I'm definitely sending these Wall of Essences, so... So we have 2, 4, 7 mana from our lands. This makes 8, so yeah, there's no reason not to... Oops, undo. So I can still pump twice. He can only block 3. So this should be it. You can obviously have some kind of trick, maybe like a reality shift. Oh, he just conceded. Woo! Let's see. Hey, send on the team. He blocks the 3 biggest, which are the 2 Rams. Oh, come on. Send him an unhappy face. Probably won't see it, but he's left the game. So he just conceded the match. It's unfortunate, but hey, we got to win. I'm just gonna let's do the math real quick. So he blocks both the Rams and the Wall of Essence because they're the biggest. The 4, 8, 12 come through. Yeah, so we didn't even need to pump. Alright, so that's our second match, and we'll hopefully do just as well in our next one. Alright, this is our third match, and we won the dice roll, so we get to play first again. And this hand's fine. We have a Soul Formation, we have a Thoughtseize, and an Abzan Charm for interaction, and then we have Courser. So our opponent kept their 7 also. We're going to play Sandstep Citadel first and say go. The next turn we're going to play Forest, and then Thoughtseize, Blossoming Sand. So that kind of makes me think Green-White Devotion. If our opponent is playing like a net deck, one that we're familiar with, that's the best guess for us. So we'll go ahead and Thoughtseize. Do another Windswept Heath, which will give us some more looks with Courser. Alright, so it's just like a... maybe a little bit on the budget, Abzan aggro, because we usually don't play Blossoming Sands. Alright, so he has no black mana, so we're not going to take any of the black cards. So I'll write those down. Horde Chief is actually really hard for us to deal with. I played against that before. We're not going to take Mardu, Woe Reaper. So Downfall also. Death Dealer. And yeah, we're just going to take a Fleecemane Lion. You can play another one, but then we're going to exile it. So usually I'm not in favor of taking a card they have 2 of in their hand, but I think that's still our best option. So I'll say go. So we can just play Woe Reaper here. Yeah, so he didn't draw a black source. At least that came into play tapped, because he definitely would have played that first. He eats his Fleecemane, makes his Delve worse. Got him. So I assume he doesn't have Tasker because he's doing that. Alright, another Courser. Let's go ahead and fetch out a Plains. So I assume next turn that's what we're going to play also. And we play a land, so I'll say go. My best guess for his turn is just playing line and passing. Yeah, so he didn't even draw lands. Okay, that's good for us. So he also plays another Courser. Maybe next turn we'll play Soul Formation. Just go crazy. So, I actually want Caryatid at this point. So no attacks. Say go. Next turn we're just going to play a land, play Soul Formation, attack, and then see what happens. Alright, so we can pump that. Hero's Downfall is good for us, so go ahead and play our Heath. Play our Soul Formation. And send the team crashing. Even if you like triple blocks, we still have great. We can pump once and still have a great time. We can even like put counters on our guys to keep them alive. I don't think that's necessary. If he doesn't force us to use assault formation, so he's gonna have to triple. Like, we're gonna lose this Hero's Downfall. We could just trade, but I think I want to pump our team. So let's go ahead and get a forest. And land on top, which is unfortunate. Oh, I didn't save it because he has 5. Why did I do that? Definitely didn't think that would. For some reason, I only thinking 4 because he only had 4 toughness. Okay, so we drew a black source. Definitely messed up. Shuffling with a Hero's Downfall is pretty terrible. War in the first tree. Go, go, gadget, war in the first tree. Heath on top. So we're going to shuffle with a Urborg. Attack for 4. Player carries in. So now we can't even attack. I'm kind of, let's see. So he still has Hero's Downfall. Maybe I don't even want to play this Urborg. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely shuffling away, so it doesn't matter. If I couldn't shuffle away, I wouldn't play it, just because that means it turns on its Hero's Downfall. So he has Death Dealer, Horde Chief, and Downfall we still know about. Banishing Light is pretty good. Let's see if he takes the Assault Formation. He does. So do I want to draw cards, or do I want to kill this Warden? I think I want to draw cards. Let's shuffle, because we're going to shuffle anyways to see what's up. I guess we'll grab planes this time. We only have 1 basic in our deck, so that's caves. Yeah, I just want to draw. Wow, that's a lot of lands. Okay. Really? So yeah, we're just gonna usually just play land off the top, but it's Urborg again, so we're just gonna put on the bottom. So I don't want him to have Hero's Downfall. So I'm just gonna say go, because I don't want to trade. We can't even like, I can't attack properly. It's not racing because he's gonna gain 3 attack. Yeah, we're blocking because like he can kill a guy with Hero's Downfall anyways. So if he has like Abzan Charm, he wants to do that, then like that's whatever. Nope, just okay, whatever. So now we're probably gonna lose. We were so far ahead, and then a turn where I didn't do anything, and I just pumped my team for no reason. Okay, Rashaka Death Dealer. Alright, so we're gonna shuffle that away because we need to draw something more relevant than Wall of Essence. And also gets our last basic. I think we're gonna block the Death Dealer, and if he pumps, we'll sack, and if he doesn't, then he doesn't. It's whatever. So still no Horde Chief. Block like this. Make sure to I got the fetch before we draw, so I don't want this Wall of Essence. I mean, we could draw it and then like cycle both of them, but that, obviously I wouldn't block there. But I don't think I want to do that anyways. Get our forest. All right, that was a good draw. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have Thoughtseize and gets us pretty good here. I mean, I probably would have Thoughtseize. We've had silver cards in our hand the whole game. Actually, he knows about the lands. Well, he should know about them. They'll land on top. seen like 15 of our lands. Because we bought him the Urborg. That's pretty unfortunate. Another Death Dealer. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's play our green source then. MTGO. So he is at 11. Yeah. So he's gonna have the Hero's Downfall this turn, I assume. You can play Horde Chief. Oh, that's fine too. But we get great attacks now. And he can't regenerate, and he can't attack, so... Alright, Abzan Charm's great on top. We're just going to swing with the team. No matter. Let's see. We can't die in the crap back, that's all that matters. I think we can win this combat. If not, we can at least mess up his Death Dealers. We can pump twice. That's enough to for either our carry to kill a Siege Rhino. And he has to block something. Actually, with the Horde Chief, we would take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, until 11, 12, 13, 14 next turn, so we wouldn't die. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 4, 15. We go to 4. And our opponent would gain 5, but then probably be done the crackback. Or gain 4. Alright, so let's do some pumping. Is that all we need to do? Let's see. No, I kind of want to get this extra damage in. So this doesn't kill this. We kill our... Yeah, we're still going to pump again. If it takes 7, it goes to 7. So he has Hero's Downfall and Horde Chief still. So I think our opponent was just a little too slow out of the gates. And we're going to kill them with Assault Formation. Cross our fingers. Alright. Woo! Go back to... I mean, he could survive again by killing the Rhino and then blocking each of my creatures with his Death Dealers, but then, like, he has nothing because he can't regenerate. So let's go sideboard. So... I had Glare of Heresies in my deck. I took them out. Ultimate Price isn't good against them. You might want Thoughtseize, just rip apart their hand. He had Banishing Light. I don't think that's enough for me to bring in Erase. We can bring in the last Thoughtseize. I mean, his deck's pretty resilient because it's all like the same kind of creatures. Alright, we'll just try it out. Let's see how it goes. Back for game 2. This hand's fine. Can't complain. So another Blossoming Sands from our opponent. We're just going to lead off with a Temple of Malady. Oh, that's a good draw. Turn either 3 Courser or Rhino is really good. I'm not sure. We'll keep. May want to bottom it looking for a spot removal spell, but I think that's reasonable. Okay, ward in the first tree. We're obviously not going to use our fetch until we have to. Try to get some more value with Courser. Play this, say go. We could like block and make him pump. That doesn't seem worth it. I assume he doesn't want to pump this turn. He just wants to make another play, but he would if he gets a killer Courser. I think we're just going to play our Courser. Oh, no. Well, he's going to pump anyways. Okay. We're just going to get the most value and just play our Courser. I assume he has like enchantment removal after side, so drawing the second Assault Formation is pretty good. want to keep that, so we'll just play this Landlord Waste. So he missed his third land drop again. But he has both his colors this time. Can't play Fleeceman Lion though. The Abzan aggro deck would probably be the best deck in the format if it wasn't for the mana base, because it's just so hard. Alright, that's pretty good. We'll just go ahead and put that in play. So we can play like Wall and Assault Formation, or we can just play Rhino. I think we're just going to play Rhino. Seems like the stronger play. Not the sweetest play we could do, but we're not attacking yet. So he has all like the cards of like normal Abzan aggro, it's like a little bit cheaper on the mana base, which is fair. Like the temples are just really expensive, just because Theros block was terrible to draft. So they're just really expensive. Like Temple Malady went down, so he has something. I'm not gonna block. It used to be like 18 ticks, it's probably closer to 10 ticks, but that just is so crazy just for like a land. Just because like Journey the Nyx was like rarely drafted or opened, and its packs were worth almost nothing for so long. Alright, so we're just going to exile our guy. I think it's better, because if we blocked, he would have just pumped his guy, and he would have had a 5-5 and killed our guy instead of just having a 3-3. I think we're going to play this Courser. Then play our land to gain some life. Now we're keeping up Heroes Downfall. I kind of want to have this Thoughtseize actually. I'll just play Wall of Essence then. And just block his guy if he wants to do something crazy. We'll attack now. He can. I just want to see what's going on. Next turn, if we feel like it, after we Thoughtseize, we can send in the team and go crazy. So Essen Charm's actually dead against us right now. Fleeceman Lion. Alright, let's see what's going on. Ooh, Reclamation Sage. Not a card I care about. 2 Rhinos, a Charm, and a Downfall. So I'm going to take a Rhino. This kind of sucks he has another one. But what are you going to do? I'm going to play Assault Formation here, and the next turn hopefully just uses Reclamation Sage. Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to go aggressive. If he blocks Wall of Essence, then we get to gain life. So that's awesome. So we are attacking for 12 if he has no blocks, but I assume he's gonna have blocks. Oh, he's gonna he's just gonna play the Reclamation Sage and hope that's good enough. Unfortunately for him, it is not. Especially they drew a land, so he could be tempted here to play Rhino. But I assume he's just gonna play the Sage. Yeah, okay. So that was pretty nice. They had the second Assault Formation, kind of baited him into that. I mean, if I was him, I'd probably be a little suspicious because obviously we Thoughtseize him and left the Reclamation Sage, so it seems crazy that we would do that. Maybe just pinning us on being bad, which is fair. Let's gain some life. Yeah. We're just going to send in everything now. I mean, I guess this way we get a pump once. Yeah, because he doesn't have to block this if we send it in, so might as well just attack with these 3. So we can stay alive again. So I assume he's just going to block with all... he's probably going to double block one of them, then chump block the other one. He's probably double block with both his 3/3s. Oh, we can put counters on if we do that? I'm going to shuffle anyways because I don't want to draw this Sands of Citadel. Oh, that's going to be a sweet turn. Let's see what he decides to block. So obviously he has to block all of them. Let's see how he does it. Yeah, Yeah, so this deck's not bad. I mean, we lost our first match. We got a free win in our second match, but this is real. This feels real as it gets. Our opponent played like real cards, had Siege Rhino, Fleeceman Lion. So if I make my Courser a 6/6, it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna downfall one of his guys. So let's fetch this. I guess we'll get Force because it's only taking more damage off our land. Like, not as much. We'll kill this guy so he can't gain life. So go. Oh yeah, woo! Gain life. Oh man, this deck is crazy. It's super sweet. Jungle Hollow. So you just can play the Siege Rhino and hope for the best. Alright. Even if he has a kill the Assault formation, we have another one on top, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, so we've won 2 more matches out of 3, and hopefully we can win one more. This is our 4th match with walls. And we have Assault formation and lands, and can't ask for anything more. Go ahead and keep this. See what our opponent is on. Like it matters, come on. Assault formation, can't lose. Windswept Heath, so probably Abzan. This one's, I love Nyx Fleece Ram just because it can attack without paying mana. Kind of want land, but I think like this will be good. Just having an answer to whatever he plays is very relevant. Plains. So I assume we're going to see a Fleeceman Lion. Okay, say Wayfinder, never mind. So probably some kind of whip strategy. Could also be a Rally the Ancestors. Ooh, called it. So the deck just mills itself until it can Rally the Ancestors back with Perforos. So let's just try to kill our opponent as quickly as we can. So we're going to play Siege Rhino next turn, the next turn after that play wall, or 2 last walls, or wall and our ram. Then after that we'll play Assault formation. So what land did he get off that? I should always check that. So Wooded Foothills he just played. Wall of Mulch? Oh, okay. Man after my own heart. Okay, Courser, not gonna have time for that. Ain't no one got time for Courser. Get a Plains. So we'll just pass turn back. See if he cycles his Wall Mulch here. Wall Mulch isn't that good against Siege Rhino, because you can block it, and then either you take 4 or draw a card. You can't do both. Like, you can't prevent the damage. So we need really 6 mana to combo as much as he'd like. I played against a deck like this before. It also had Collective Company in the deck, which is sweet, because it has so many like cheap. All the creatures are cheap besides Perforos, so I can hit them. Wall of Essence. You got me, Wall of Essence. So I think we still got to attack into it. We could just not, and just like, we could downfall and play a wall. Actually, that seems better. He gets to draw a card, but he's taking 4 damage this way. Hopefully. If we didn't draw a land, I wasn't going to do this, but since we drew a land, so we can play a ram and do this. So he's still at least 2 turns away from casting Rally. Just got Barricade. Ugh. That's pretty good. So we still gotta fight the Wall of Essence. But let's see. Probably chumps block here. Look like the barricade. Okay. Yeah. That it's not really chump blocking. I mean, it's better for him to be in his yard than in play. Okay. We'll get another forest. Play our ram. Say go. The next turn we can play a Sol formation, and then Courser is a little bit better than well, if we draw a land, I'd rather play. We can play land, play Sol formation, play Wall of Essence, and attack with our Caryatid. So here comes Wall of Essence. So he's gonna. Looks like he's aiming to sacrifice both his walls here. He misses land drop, which is really good for us. Raleigh less than for 4 as X won't be able to kill us. Yeah, so this turn we're gonna play a Courser, a Sol formation. Let's play Courser. Wall mulch, okay. So a Sol formation. So that pumps up our Siege Rhino a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna definitely bring in all our discard spells this matchup. So yeah. Let's see if he sacks them both. If he sacks them both, well, he doesn't gain any life and he takes 5. Alright, so he's not gaining any life, which is good for us. And he's taking 5. Perfect. So we're going to attack next turn with all of our guys and pump once. So that's 4, 8, 13, 18, 21 damage coming. So I feel like our opponent's dead. They just missed too many land drops. I mean, they could have like a fog effect. He could have collected company to block. That seems like the most reasonable line here. Yeah, but we're just going to send in the team. Man, he really has to have collected company. Or rally. He could rally for 2, I guess. That's reasonable. Well, that's what it looks like happening. Okay. So a bunch of stuff happening. So this is definitely going to keep him alive, actually. There's tons of blockers. Balancing his Wayfinder. Should block the summoning stick one. That way he doesn't sacrifice it. Or exile, even. So he's playing Siege Rhino too? And a Sol formation? Oh my goodness. So he's like our deck. Oh, I saw this list. This deck went 4 on the daily. So it's like our deck, but more all in. So we kept the Temple of Malady. Okay. So this is pretty sweet. I thought about playing this deck, but I felt like it's just too crazy. Like it just wouldn't be consistent enough. So I assume he's gonna block all of our guys. Does Rally exile them if they're in the graveyard? I don't think it does. I think it only exiles them if they're in play. So he takes 1 trample, gains 4. So I guess we'll just play Caryatid. So go. I mean, it's less damage, but it's more mana. So he's gonna sacrifice this. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. So yeah, so Rally only exiles them if they're in play, so that's really good for blocking. Oh, he conceded. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I can't handle this. So yeah, he's on the same deck, basically. It just has a rally and Perforos to randomly crush his opponents. So he saw DC, that's whatever. So we want all these. Abzan Charm seems less than ideal. Maybe I'll just take all the spot removal. Like, he has Siege Rhino. That should be okay. Then we want to try to grind him out or just, like, kill him. You can put the Abzan Charms back in. I don't want ultimate prices. We could bring in the race, the assault formations. But with so much hand disruption, like, it won't have that much else. Could bring in Nissa. Could bring in ultimate price. Mastery if you want, like, make the game go long. I think we'll just keep the Abzan Charms, or maybe the Downfalls. I like being able to draw cards. Drawing cards is sweet. When in doubt, draw cards. So we'll do this. We're on the draw for game 2, and opponent kept their 7, and this is fine. We have Assault Formation, and Carryton. Opponent just leads with the basic Forest. Obviously, we'll try to hold the Windswept Teeth, but I assume we're going to have to break it. We just drew DC this turn, so no land yet. Can't imagine he doesn't have a 2-drop here. He doesn't have a 2-drop here. That's a little bizarre. Okay, sweet. We don't have to break it yet. Say go. Sideboard games usually go a little bit longer, so I'm happy just playing Korsha this turn. He doesn't have anything in his graveyard yet. He hasn't played anything yet. So, yeah. Duress is good, but I'm just going to... If we play the land first, we can guarantee cast Duress, but I think we can wait. Draw another one's fine. Might have some sort of enchantment destruction to kill my Courser and turn. Nope. So that's good. So we get to see what's in his hand. We can't take Perforos, we can't take Siege Rhino, but we can't even cast either of those yet. We just put it Plains. So we're going to duress him, maybe duress him twice. Maybe shuffle all library, we'll see what's going on. Alright, yeah, I'm going to shuffle it, try to hit a land. Guess we'll hit a Plains. We didn't. So yeah, we'll duress. Ooh. Okay. Mountain, forest, barricade. Nyx Weaver with no black mana and a Rhino. So we take the end hostilities here. And I think we're just going to play Assault Formation. And just start serving until something else happens. You could have played Barricade there, but that's not a real block. At least a real effective block. It would be just jump block. So Drew Temple Maladies can play Siege Rhino next turn. Let's see what he does to the top of his deck. Puts on bottom. Okay. I'm happy to attack both. If he wants to block with Barricade, we'll pump, because if he holds the Barricade, he'll be able to actually bounce the Siege Rhino, which will buy him a lot of time. So yeah, he's going to throw down the Barricade. We're going to pump our team. He goes to 10, plays Siege Rhino, goes to 13. Yep. So his 4 cards in hand. He has Mountain, Barricade, and Rhino. Or Mountain, Next Weaver, Rhino. Play the Landlord away. So he still has the Mountain. And the Forest. Okay. So only play the Barricade. Okay, here comes his Rhino. I think we're just gonna attack with our Courser here. Alright, tempo off the top's good. I don't think we need another Nyx Lease Ram. Gotta put that on the bottom. And that's fine. More lands are good. So we can actually pump our Courser and play our Ram. You can play Spider and then pop it next turn to bring back End Hostilities. So we can address it away then. Let's play our next Lease Ram. If he top decks and then Hostilities, will be unhappy. But still got Rhinos, we still got gas. So there's the Forest. So Drew carries it, okay. So it doesn't have to block if we don't animate the Caryatid. So I'll always yield to this. But if he only blocks, if he doesn't block, he'll take 9. He'll pump 1, so we can't play Rhino then. So I guess we gotta attack with everything. On his turn, he can actually pop this, then play End Hostilities. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do this. So now I have to jump block with Caryatid. I assume that's what he's gonna do. Oh, he's just gonna block both. Okay. So he could chop deck and Hostilities. So maybe I don't want to play my Siege Rhinos. I could play Sidisi here and tutor up. I don't know if I could tutor up. And just let's see, 4 creatures in the graveyard. So I think I do want to play creature in case he draws Relic of the Ancestors. I think I'm just gonna play this Wall of Essence. No, I'm just gonna play Siege Rhino. I'm gonna shuffle away this Courser anyway, so might as well do it now. So at 7, puts a Trample guy into play. Even if it's in Hostilities, we'll still play Siege Rhino. Nope, nothing. Woo! Alright, so we won 3 of our matches. Competition was diverse and crazy. But yeah, so that's our wall deck. And I hope you enjoyed the videos. I really enjoyed playing this deck. It's the most fun I've had playing a standard deck in a while. It was pretty sweet. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you next time.